Hi everyone, I am here with my wonderful accountant Terry Bell, the CEO, Chief Proprietress of Terry Bell and Associates. And I have known Terry for years. She's been handling my taxes probably for a good over 10 years now, 10 plus years. So she is amazing. And since it's Wealth Wednesday, we are going to be talking taxes, y'all. You know, taxes are going to be due soon. And Terry is here with me to share her expertise, share some things that we probably don't know that we need to know to maximize on our taxes, our earnings, and all of that great stuff. So, Terry, thank you for joining me. Can you just
you're welcome.
start by telling everyone like what it is that you do? How did you even get into now being able to, an accountant, also I believe a CPA?
Enrolled agent, which there's the difference. My specialty is tax, and I am licensed through the Department of Treasury or the IRS, meaning that I have to take continuing education credits every year to keep up on my craft. So I've been doing this for over 20 years. My specialty is small businesses, small and medium businesses. I like to help people that are entrepreneurs and let them know of the many tax breaks that are available. The tax code actually it skews toward, or it helps people that are in business more than it helps individuals. So I like to inform people of that. I have clients that come to me and say, I'm just an average W-2 person. I just work. Are there any tax breaks for me? And usually there aren't. It usually benefits those that are in business, and that's my specialty.
Fantastic. And speaking of tax breaks, so much has been happening with COVID. There are all of these loan programs,
Yes.
grants circulating.
Yes.
Can we get into that a bit? Like, how are things different this go around as we're all getting ready to file taxes?
Well, there are a lot of programs out there for small businesses to assist small businesses because of the effects of COVID-19. One of the things, I don't know, there are people that because of COVID, there was a program that the state had called PUA, which is Pennsylvania Unemployment Assistance. And what that did is that if you were in business for the first time, if you were in business, if you were self-employed, Schedule C, and your business suffered as a result of COVID, you could get unemployment. Okay, so now the new tax law that Biden just signed, what it did is it exempted your first $10,200 of unemployment insurance that you get. So you won't even have to pay taxes on that. Unemployment normally is taxable dollar for dollar, but because of this, I believe they call it the American Rescue Act. Let's see, it's called, the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. It exempts the first $10,200 of unemployment that you received as a self-employed individual. So that's good.
Wow.
And then there's a lot of other
things. I did not even
things.
know that.
Yes. And also, one of the big things is they just extended the due date for taxes from April 15th to May 15th. So that gives you an extra 30 days.
Yes.
But do not wait till the last minute. Don't wait till the 14th to go see your accountant. So, it gives you an extra 30 days in order to get your documents together and get everything in shape to go to your accountant and have it filed. So hopefully you don't wait till the last minute.
Right, like don't wait till the last minute like me. I will not do that this year. And with these new programs that are in place, are there the stimulus check, right? Like a lot of people that stimulus just hit for a lot of accounts yesterday. I'm like, IRS, Uncle Sam, where's ours?
Exactly.
We want to.
Exactly.
But what should we know about that? Like, is that taxable or how does?
No, it isn't. It's not. It's a grant. It's not taxable income. So that wouldn't have been good if they give it to you in one hand and take it out the other. But no, it's to assist in your hardship, your pandemic, the situations that you're in, and it provides $1,400 per person. And if you have dependents that you file taxes with, and you're on your tax return, then they also get it. So a family of four, say you and your wife or husband make $100,000 a year, you would get what, 5,200 or 5,600, 1,400 times. I do everything with a calculator. 1,400 times four, and it's a grant.
Man, I need some kids. I need some dependents. Is anyone can I recruit some dependents?
I'm sure you wouldn't have problems doing that, Wadria. I'm positive.
Now, let's talk about write-offs. Like, I was having a conversation with one of my friends. She's also a business owner, and we were talking about cars, and she was asking me, like, Wadria, do you write your car payment off? And I was like, yeah, because it's my mode of transportation for everything that I'm doing in regards to my business, getting to and from. So what are some things like business owners and even persons with side hustles, right? Because there are also people that have 9-to-5s or have jobs, but they also have their side hustle. Like, what are some things that we can write off that we might not even be aware of?
The tax code is clear, and it says that anything that assists you in making money in a business is deductible. Now, it has to be like a normal expense. It can't be, well, I bought a Ferrari and I want to, impress people and take my clients out. No. It has to be something that's reasonable with your line of work. So if you own a cleaning business, a Ferrari would not be reasonable. So,
or unless you own a car lot or something.
If you own a car lot and sold Ferraris,
right?
Oh, that would be
right.
Matter of fact, I would recommend that you do drive around a Ferrari because you're trying to sell them, and people say, "Oh, that looks nice. I think I might want one."
Or even people that have have you heard about Toro? Like, Toro is an app that you can get a car, as opposed to going to Enterprise.
Yes.
And I've used it a few times as well. You can so you can put your car on Toro. I can put my car on Toro, and people can rent it. I set the rate. So would that be something? Could that be something? Because it's a 1099.
Yes, absolutely. Anything that assists you in making money and building your business and making revenue, making money in your business is usually, not everything, because you have to look at it, but it's usually deductible.
Right.
But please contact your tax professional and make sure.
What about people that work from home? Can they write off their rent or their mortgage if they work from home?
Yes, usually. Now, here's the thing. If you do it and you get a W-2 and your employer requires it, then no, you can't.
Okay. Okay.
But if you have a side business, say you are a marketing consultant and you have a room that you've dedicated to working out of and you have clients in on a regular basis, then a percentage of your expenses for your utilities, your expenses on your mortgage expenses, if you renovate it, if you buy office furniture, your internet, things like that, a percentage of it would be deductible, yes.
Okay, that's good to know. And what about just maintaining our bookkeeping? I know, numbers is not my thing. That's why I work with you. Some people file their own taxes. I said I would never even attempt to do something like that. But how do we maintain our records to prepare to come to you, right? What are you, and if it's just one person, they don't have a staff or they're not outsourcing that because they don't have a need to, how do you maintain as a business owner, even if you're not full-time yet, how do you maintain proper records so that when, we now come to you, we have everything in order that we, what will we even need to bring to you when we're filing our taxes?
Anything that you spend for your business is what I would be interested in, or any accountant would be interested in. I say keep it simple and just do a simple spreadsheet. The date, January 5th, I went to Staples and bought office supplies and I spent $100. Okay, just put it on a spreadsheet And on a monthly basis, you can come up with a total of what you have spent and what you have spent on your business. And then you could provide that on a quarterly basis to your accountant or whoever prepares your financial statements. But I would say don't pour hours and hours over that. That's not your line of work. You want somebody else to do that. You want to spend time on thinking about your business and how to make money. So just have a simple spreadsheet. And I'd say even if you don't have a spreadsheet and you want to do it by hand, to have something in writing that you can provide to somebody that could put on a spreadsheet or put into QuickBooks or whatever. And all your receipts, of course, and so that everything can be justified and your tax return will be correct.
Right, and I find that's especially necessary now if we've received any loans, like if you the EIDL,
yes,
people, they may come back and say, hey, we want to see how you spent this money.
Exactly.
So it's also it's going to be good just to cover ourselves too.
Oh yeah, they want to see how you spent the money, because I'm sure all of you seen these stories about people that went out and bought Mercedes and jewelry. I know, isn't that ridiculous?
That's so, and then put it all over social media.
Yeah, and was like, come on now, really?
And they're now in jail. Like, you will go to jail now.
Yeah, that's tax fraud. I mean,
my God, it's terrible.
Come on now.
Yeah, do not use these PPL loan money and the grants from anything from the government. Like, dude, I would not mess with Uncle Sam, IRS.
No.
I just wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't either, because they have the ability to go in your bank account and get whatever they want whenever they choose. So
right.
No, I wouldn't fool with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
It's not worth it.
It's not over a handful of dollars, or any amount even.
No.
And as we get ready to wrap up, any last words, things that we should all be aware of as we prepare for that May deadline?
Well, I would just say, number one, be organized and document. Even, like I said, even if you just write it down and put the date and have your receipts and keep them all. People always say, well, what do I bring? I say, bring everything. We'll look at it and I'll tell you what you don't need. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So just be organized. Keep everything in some type of order. And ask questions. And please have a professional that you can call and say, hey, do I need this? Or what do you think I should do? Always have somebody, because if that's not your line of work, say if you're a carpenter or a plumber,
right,
that's not your expertise. So I would just suggest get a professional that you can contact and ask questions, and it'll help you be organized.
Wonderful. And then what's the best way to reach out to you? I mean, with COVID, I know that so many people, a lot of stuff is from home. Like, what's the best way now to get in touch with you to make an appointment or what have you?
No problem. Terri Bell and Associates, right on Penn Avenue in East Liberty, have been here years. 5907 Penn, Suite 325, Pittsburgh 15206. My phone number is 412-361-1939, and my email is tbellandassoc@AOL.com.
Wonderful. And guys, check the description. I'm going to drop it there as well. So you'll be able to call Terri, book her. She is wonderful. And this was great. I learned a lot. I learned things I didn't know. I'll be getting my paperwork together. And I have been starting to be more diligent about it, like month to month. So thank you so much, Terri.
You're good. Wadria is good at hers. She comes in with a spreadsheet, and she's good.
My aunt from years ago put together an Excel sheet because she took an accounting class. So literally, when I started my business, she was just like, Wadria, it was already all the formulas.
See,
all I had to do was plug it in, because I'm like, if it wasn't for that,
it works.
And all I do every year is I wipe it out. I just
it's good. It's working.
Yeah. So thank you guys, and we'll be seeing you for our next Wealth Wednesday.
Thank you.
Take care.